Let's get the show on the road. So, hi guys, of course, my name is Monique Elise and welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my introduction. I'm kicking off my YouTube channel. My first video was last week and I was discussing why we stop ourselves from starting certain things. I shared how I kind of prolonged starting my YouTube channel for years because I was scared, because I was waiting for the perfect time. I just shared some nuggets, and that's what I like to do. I like to share nuggets. I'm always open to learning. I'm dedicated to growing as a person. And I like to share what I learned about myself and share it with you guys. So I just wanted to pick right back up from where we left off. And this week I want to discuss our willingness and why we should stop being so quick to put ourselves in a box. Just piggying back off of why we stop ourselves from getting started. I feel that we also are very quick to put ourselves in a box. And this got me thinking because if you remember from my last video, I was just discussing how I do a lot, and I actually pride myself on, having a day job that I love, having a creative outlet that I love, and having my passion projects. And I'm hustling and I really enjoy it, but sometimes, if I'm being honest, I do fear or sometimes feel like I'm doing a lot and that maybe sometimes I'm doing too much. And I often wonder if I should just focus on one thing instead of doing all these different things that ultimately speak to me and speak to my soul. So I just was thinking why is that? Why do I want to put myself in a box? And I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's a fellow writer. He actually does stage plays, and he's about to he writes screenplays and books, and he's amazing. And he's the one person that I can talk to, bounce my ideas off of. If I'm writing a book and I have a great plot, he's the first person I call. So he knows that I've been working tirelessly, just trying to build my brand and just trying to, just build my fan base. Well, who am I, a fucking fan base? And yes, I do curse. My readers and my followers, right? Love y'all. But I sometimes fear that I might be doing too much because I have so many ideas and things that I want to do and things that I want to try. When I think about my future and the stuff that I want to just put my hands in and do, I get really excited. But I know sometimes I get kind of ahead of myself. So I kind of got rewinding back a little bit. And I need people around me that are going to keep it real with me and let me know look, you a little crazy or whatever. So he's the person that I, was talking to about this. And I was just sometimes I just want to do this. I want to write my next book. I want to take my series that I just released and maybe turn it into a short movie or a limited TV series or something, a YouTube series. I have my blogging that I love. I'm about to launch this YouTube channel. I have merchandise that I want to design and sell. I want to become a life coach. And I just got promoted at work. And it's am I doing too much? And he's no. He was why do you want to limit yourself? Just do it. Do everything that you feel like you want to do. Just do it well. Just be smart about it, obviously. But you don't need to put yourself in a box. There's people that do a bunch of different things. And, I got to thinking, look at Rihanna. She don't put herself in a box. And that's my best friend in my head, right? She has the makeup. She has the lingerie. She's doing the clothing. She has the music. She acts. Like, she does all this stuff. And it's her. It's her brand. It's Rihanna. So why can't I do that? So why was I so quick to just be like, you know what? I need to just only focus on blogging and not do anything else. And like saying that and knowing that, I know that I will be so unhappy because I've tried that before. I've tried just going to work and like not writing and not doing anything. And I was super sad. I just felt like I was doing myself a disservice because I feel like I was put on this earth for a reason. I really feel like that. I feel like I was born October 18th for a reason. And that reason, it's getting clearer and clearer every day. I might not have like the whole entire reason, but I know that I was put on this earth to help people. I know that I was put on this earth to help people through my words, whether that is speaking, whether that is writing, whatever. I know that. So when I'm not doing that, when I'm not doing that, I just feel like crappy. And yeah, my day job is not really writing. It's numbers. I deal with numbers all day. I'm a nerd, but that's fine. But you know, that's something that really makes me happy too. So I don't want to have to choose between them. Do I feel like, I might have to just change my focus sometimes on different things? Definitely. But that might be normal, and I think it's smart. But, I'm not going to limit myself. And I say all that to say, don't put yourself in a box. Don't be so willing to put yourself in a box. Do whatever the freak you feel like you want to do. Just have a plan. Be smart about it. And, sometimes know when to take a break from certain things and focus your energy on other things. That's what I'm learning. So, like right now, I have my 4th book that I'm working on. I have not just jumped in and gotten dirty with it yet because I want to focus on getting my blogging situated, which is just about situated. Getting this YouTube channel situated. Then I will focus on that. I mentioned that I have merchandise that I want to do. So I try to for me, focus on things by quarter. And this quarter was getting this YouTube channel started. Just getting it out there, filming videos, having content to post. So that's what I'm doing. But these are 3 reasons why you should not be so quick to limit yourself and why you shouldn't be putting yourself in a box. Okay? So the first reason is that life is too damn short. We only have one life to live. So there's no second chances at this. If you have something that you want to try, that you want to do, that you feel like, it's supposed to happen in your life, go for it. Try it. Do it. What's the worst that can happen? So that's the first point. You only got one life to live, and there's no second chances at this thing called life. So just go for it and try it. This is the second reason why you should not be so willing to put yourself in a box and limit yourself. You are purposely stopping yourself from walking in line with your purpose. There goes that word again. I told you guys I would be using it a lot. But like I said, I will continue to say till you understand, right? We were put on this earth for a reason. I feel like we all have a purpose in life. And when you limit yourself and you put yourself in a box and you don't put yourself out there, you don't try different things, you are limiting your purpose. You're stopping yourself from walking in line with your purpose. You can't do that. No. That piggyback off, we only have one life to live. So just live it, right? Just live it. So, yeah. So the third reason why you should stop limiting yourself and stop being so quick to put yourself in a box. This is a big one, right? This is a big one. Because a lot of people are existing, but they're not living, And when you are so quick to put yourself in a box and limit yourself and not go after your dreams or whatever, you are setting yourself up to exist and not live. And why do you want to do that? Like, going back to point one, okay? We've only got one life to live. So why not make the best of it the time that we have here? You know what I'm saying? Like, people are living longer. And I don't know about you, but I want to be one of those women that's like 100 and I just lived a bomb ass life. I did like a million things. I've been to all these countries. I wrote books. I did speaking engagements. I worked my freaking amazing job. I had kids. I got married, because that's what I want. But if that's not what you want, obviously do you. But I'm just saying, like, I want to be able to, when I'm older, look back on my life and not have any regrets. I think the saddest thing in life is when somebody looks back and they just feel like, damn, I should have did this. I should have did that. You know, I should have took that trip. I should have started that business. I should have did, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad. And I know people like that. And it's really sad. And you don't want to be like that. I'm 31. So I definitely have some instances in life where I didn't, I put myself in a box. And we will get into that maybe in a later video. I don't know. You know what? No, we're going to get into it now. Y'all here. Why not? Let me just take a little sip of my wine. Okay. So, I started off talking about how I fear that I'm doing too much or whatever. And I'm getting over that, putting myself out there, trying different things, and just seeing how the chips may fall, whatever. But I have had an experience that I regret completely. Because I limited myself, because I put myself in a box, because I was scared, because I was influenced by other people, kind of. So I went to Temple for college, and I graduated from Temple. Love Temple. But that was not my plan. When I was 15, I just always had it in my mind that I would either go to Howard University or I would go to UCLA. Those were the two colleges I wanted to go to. The plan that I had was to at least go to a local college or college close to home first, because when I graduated, I was 17. So I didn't want to just like jump and leave, like, going across the country at 17 is scary. But I figured, I would do like the first year or two somewhere like Temple where I got accepted, and then transfer to like a UCLA or Howard, because those are the schools that I really wanted to go to. And that was a plan. And no one was stopping me from a plan, okay? And I go to Temple my freshman year, and I met someone and I fell in love, right? And I was young, and this was like my first real relationship. This was like everything. And when it came time, so we continued to date my sophomore year. And as my sophomore year ended, I'm like, oh shoot, like I'm supposed to be looking at other schools. I'm supposed to be like getting ready to transfer to Howard or, transfer to UCLA. I didn't. I stayed because I didn't want to give up on this, give up on the relationship I was in. I just didn't want to do it. Like, I couldn't even fathom the idea of it, right? And I stayed in that relationship. I feel like we were both very young. We both did a lot to hurt each other. Definitely, that relationship definitely rocked my world. And I really, really, really learned things about myself, learned about what I didn't want in relationships, learned about what I did want in relationships, learned about how I have control over myself and how I won't allow someone to, get me there or get me to act a certain way or whatever. And just in a nutshell, the relationship was a damn lesson, right? But it's like that could have been avoided had I just stuck to my like plan in the first place. Because fast forward 5 or 6 years, I'm not like that relationship was over, and I didn't even have anything to show for it. And that's like one of the hugest disappointments. For me, that was like a huge letdown for myself, because that was something I wanted to do for so long, and it's like I completely like shelved it because of a guy. And a few years ago, I moved to DC for a few years, and that move was like major for me, right? Because I had this regret, this cloud of regret following me, and I was like, you know what, now's the time. I owe it to myself to at least go to DC and just like live there, and I just feel like it would be a great move for me. It was like redemption for me, you know what I mean? So I moved to DC. I did it, and it was like the best decision ever. I loved it. Moving to DC, like it helped take my career to the next level. I made like great connections. I wrote my first book living in DC. I started blogging when I lived in DC. I learned so much about myself in DC. It was super, super eye-opening. And I also met my boyfriend, who I'm with now, and we're still together. And I just feel like everything happens for a reason, right? But I had to redeem myself, because I so willingly put myself in a box and shelved my dreams and stopped myself from doing something that I really, really wanted to do for the wrong reasons. So I'm lucky in the sense that like I did get some type of redemption, but I know a lot of people aren't like that. So I just say all that to say, like, I understand what it feels like to have regret hanging over you like a weight on your chest. And if you can avoid that, why not? Like, why not? Just do it. Just try it. At least you tried. Then if it doesn't work out, deuces, on to the next thing, right? But just try. So yeah, I feel like I talked a lot. Those are the 3 reasons why we should stop being so willing to put ourselves in a box. Because we only have one life to live. If you're so willing to put yourself in a box, you're not walking in line with your purpose, or you're stopping yourself from walking in line with your purpose. And if you're so willing to put yourself in a box, you risk the chance of existing and not living. So yeah, if there's something that you want to try, something you want to do, just try it. Like, just go for it. You know, if you want to talk, like, leave some comments below. Like, let's just help each other. Like I told you, I'm taking this leap of faith with this YouTube channel. Who knows what I'll be trying next. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Thank you for tuning in. I think I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, thank you so much for just like sitting down and listening to me. And I hope you guys tune in for my next video. So yes, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.